First things first, of course you want to put your gloves on, unless you're a fan of skin irritation, as I like to say. We're treating carpenter ants today, so we're going to use Termidor around the foundation. There's a limit to how many times you can use Termidor on one particular property within a year. Please check the label, make sure you're informed on this information. If you have to do a third ant treatment at this property within that year, you can switch up to Phantom or Transport Micron. The backpack sprayer has 1 gallon in it, so I'm gonna put 0.08 of Termidor in 3 times, and I'm gonna fill up 3 gallons of water. Well, what do we have here? Carpenter ants everywhere. I'm sure you're not crawling on the tree for nothing. You're probably in here wood destroying, doing what you do best. Well, I thought I'd give you a good meal before I send you along your way. A little dinner for tonight, lunch for tomorrow. Time for the foundation treatment. 2 feet up the foundation, 2 feet out from the foundation. Just gonna continue down here, section by section. I'm not gonna spray the base of the tree that you just seen me bait. It's right by the foundation area that I'm treating. Gonna avoid these flowers here. Continue down the foundation, 2 feet up and 2 feet out from the foundation. When you come around to the deck areas, you want to make sure that you're hitting the bottom of the deck posts that come into the ground. The parts that are on the concrete, you want to keep it light right around the concrete. This is an impervious surface right here. But you want to get all the bottoms of the deck posts that go into the ground. The ants use this to travel up to the deck. What do we have here? Impervious surface, concrete. You want to stay along this crack and crevice here, go right down this line. Coming up on top of the deck, you're going to want to move chairs, patio umbrellas out of the way where we're treating. We don't want to spray these items. You wouldn't want these items sprayed with pesticide at your house. Think about it, right? Gonna treat this area on top of the deck just as if it's the foundation below, 2 feet up and 2 feet out. When I get behind this table, later on you're gonna see me come back and move the table out of the way. Wanna move this chair out of the way. You wouldn't want your chair sprayed, would you? No, probably not. Continuing down below, when you get to an area of dense bushes, you wanna get behind them and underneath, along the edges, just like this. Coming around, getting all underneath the dense bushes and the foliage. There it is again, that pesky impervious surface. We want to go along the crack and crevice as usual. Same on the sidewalk here. Same down along the driveway in front of the garage into the expansion joint. Okay, we're done with the foundation treatment for the ants. Now we're gonna get our deterrent product, Suspend Polyzone, for the power spray portion. At this time, you either wanna rinse the non-deterrent product out of your backpack sprayer and put your deterrent product in, or you wanna use a different backpack sprayer for deterrent if you have one. The backpack is empty right now, so I want 4 gallons for the power spray. I'm gonna put 0.75 of Suspend Polyzone in 4 times, and I'm gonna fill it up with 4 gallons of water. That's gonna give me the finished solution that I want. Okay, time to power spray. On this area, they'll make a nest along the eave and the fascia board, and also where the fascia board meets the gutter, that eave there too. So you wanna get both sides there. You wanna switch your nozzle to a really light, wide fan spray. Going over the overhead areas here, especially coming up above the door here, over the porch. Really light, you want to hit them really quickly. Coming across this window, you want to stay about 5 inches away with that wide fan spray. Coming down here, I seen a bumblebee on the bush, but you can't see it in the video, so who cares? Coming back around, picking up on the soffit and eave area again. Still want to make sure we're getting the area between the soffit and the fascia board and the fascia board and the gutter as well. Okay, coming around to the high side now. Oh, almost forgot to do the window. Once again, if possible, you want to stay 3 to 5 inches outside of the border of the window so you don't spray the glass. I'm going to get up close to the house and hit this first high part of the soffit in the corner of the soffit. Then I'm going to come around towards the middle of the soffit and get close to the house again to get the middle section. Oh, watch for drift. Even though you should have your spray hood and your face mask on, still watch for drift. You don't want to take a chemical shower, do you? Along the underside perimeter of the deck is where wasps love to make nests. And guess what? If you don't spray this part, that's exactly where the wasp will make the nest. That's exactly how it works. You want to be using a low pressure fan spray that's going to get coverage but not going to drip. Come down from the deck and pick up on the doorway and the windows, still doing everything in one pass, one section at a time. Yes, I sprayed around that light. Wasps make nests there too. In fact, they'll pretty much make nests on any tight space and 90-degree angle they can find, especially in between the slats of deck posts and the edges of the deck railing, and underneath here too. On areas like this, you want to be using a super low pressure spray, super fine fan spray. Really delicate areas here, especially along the banister. It should probably be mentioned too, if you're not accurate with your sprayer or you're uncomfortable spraying along the banister like this, you can always use a bottle of aerosol and lean over the banister walking up the stairs as well. Time to pick up on the power spray on the upper deck, around the windows and doorways, moving chairs away, tables away. One section at a time, all in one pass. Going to speed things up a little bit here, but we're still moving things away, going around the doorways and the windows, hitting that area between the fascia and the soffit and the fascia and the gutter too. Okay, back down on the ground now on the other side of the house. We're going to hit this low soffit. Going to make our way up the ladder to hit this high part of the soffit. You can't see it in the video, but the land starts to slope about halfway through the side of the house here. When I'm spraying a high soffit off the ladder, I kind of like to go left to right and hit the soffit in sections to make sure I cover everything. This is about the only thing that I don't do in one pass. Hey, if I'm on the ladder, I'm going to make sure that I get it right while I'm up there. Just going to finish up all of these high soffits and the treatment's all finished.